Hey everybody, hope that you're doing well, having a great day. We are getting towards the end of Proverbs. We are in chapter 26, and so let's look at a few verses. The first really 12 verses or so are talking about a fool. So they're kind of repetitive, very similar in meaning. Let's look at a couple of them. In verse 4 and 5, answer not a fool according to his folly, lest you be like him yourself. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own eyes. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest you be like him yourself. And then both of those verses really are just reminders. If you keep answering the fool, you keep going on and on and on and responding to them, you're going to end up looking like a fool yourself. You know, there's supposedly Mark Twain made the comment, never argue with a fool in public, because the public will not know who the real fool is. That's great words of wisdom. Don't argue with a fool in public, because the more you argue with them, the people are going to look at you and go, well, which one's really the fool? And that goes on. We see kind of it comes to an end in verse 12. Do you see a man who is wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. You know, those people who you talk to and they do no wrong, they know it all when they really don't know it all. That's what they're getting at. Those people who just drive us crazy, who, oh, I know everything, I know everything. They're wise in their own eyes. And there's more hope then for a fool than for that person, because they're just as really foolish. So that kind of ends the section on fools. Then we get into a section on sluggards. So it's really kind of like, oh my goodness. And then the final section is going to be on liars. The sluggard in verse 13 says, there's a lion in the road. There's a lion in the street. And that's it. And really the point is they're going to come up with any excuse not to work. And that phrase has occurred a few times prior as well. And finally, we see in verse 23, it starts a section on liars. That's how this proverb ends. Like the glaze covering an earthen vessel are fervent lips with an evil heart. Whoever hates disguises himself with his lips and harbors deceit in his heart. When he speaks graciously, believe him not. There are 7 abominations in his heart. And so once you understand someone is a liar, don't believe them. They might speak with all kinds of passion, but there's deceit in their heart, and lies are going to come to try and get you to buy into whatever they want. So this whole proverb, the whole section in chapter 26, is about fools, the lazy, and the liars. People who, altogether, all 3 of them, don't practice wisdom. Don't be like them. You practice wisdom. Have passion. Have energy. Have motivation. Don't be a fool. Don't be a liar. Don't be lazy. Know that in all you do, as Paul tells us in Colossians 3, in all you do, whatever you do, you're doing it for the Lord and give him the glory. Have a great day, and God bless you.